Rahab, though, was redeemed from the curse of Canaan when she exercised faith, but she entered into a covenant plan with God, but they never repented of this sin. You see? So if we remain in covenant with God, that, bloodline issue can be eliminated, can be destroyed. Amen?
Amen.
But Satan doesn't give up. He doesn't give up easily. Amen? And in any generation, before there's a total destruction of that iniquity occurs, he will attempt to gain foothold in that bloodline, in that family. So you may see a sin pattern laying dormant for 3 or 4 generations in a bloodline. That's what happened in David's situation here. And they can see that God can use you mightily, but the enemy will wait for an opportune time to make sure that he brings you down. If that sin is not repented of in the family bloodline. Amen?
Amen.
He always finds inroads to get into to someone's life. Especially if it's a place, if there's sin in your life, it gives him access to bring you down in any way. Amen?
Amen.
And so we see that, this sin pattern was brought to rebirth. That was in David's life. It was brought to rebirth in Solomon's life, and we see that it was the whole cycle of sin, repeated itself in Amnon's life as well. So any generation can reinforce a demonic stronghold or pattern, and instead of destroying the curse, it can strengthen the curse. That's why we started off with talking about us. Because if there's already sin in our family bloodline, and then now your generation, or you've gotten saved, maybe you're the only one in the family that's gotten saved, you, through your salvation, can destroy that curse, that's in the bloodline. However, if you sin, you can actually strengthen that sin, you see? And it can continue until it's repented of and destroyed. Is this helping somebody? Is this making sense?
Yes.
It's helping you. So you're actually able to see some patterns in your own. Because I'm not just wanting to talk, I want you to see things that maybe are happening to you that you can actually look back and say, yeah, I can pinpoint in our family bloodline, there's this, and this is what's happening. I can see the pattern. For instance, let's use alcoholism. Sometimes with that, you'll find that maybe there were generations, and I'll use, like in our family, there was somebody that I've never met them, but I heard of them, an uncle of, the generations prior to me, who was drinking a lot, and he was drinking a lot, and he was smoking a lot, and, but he was a drunk, and they took that name and gave it to one of us in our generation. And so even though I never met that particular relative, all I was seeing